I can hear Daisy Ray. Year 10, before I say anything, I'm just going to give you a health warning. As I'm speaking and you are listening, this is going to be live streamed outside of this South Hall. So there are people in the House of Commons watching this, there are governors watching this, and there are key people attached to Bower Park School who are actually watching us on their iPads or their laptops as we speak. So just a little health warning. About 3 years ago, I went to a Wilberforce assembly, and Miss Porter had chosen an extract from a film. It was something to do with honey, I believe. And I heard a track that was being played because she said it epitomised her house. And I stood there and I felt one day that will be our school song. One day I'll be able to stand and talk about the past, the present and the future of a school on the same journey as that film. Because it was a film about a dance school that had come from the bottom to the way to the top, or something like that in the subplot. And I guess I'm here year 10, and some people might say you keep the best to last. Because I'm here because obviously it's the 1st of February 2013, and today is our Conversion Academy Day. So you came through the doors this morning and the sign said Bower Park School, and when you go out this evening the signs have been changed. You know, we've had excellent people coming in, changing the signs while you've been in your learning, and when you leave this evening it's going to say Bower Park Academy. So what does that mean? And I guess I could probably be just a bit more technical with you because you're year 10, but I'll actually boil it down to two things. One, it means autonomy of money. So no longer does our budget go to the local authority, the Havering County Council, and then they cream off 10% of it, and then we get the rest. All of the money comes straight from the Department for Education and Science nationally, and it comes to school. So we're talking about hundreds of thousands of pounds, you know, £200,000 coming to us where we decide how we spend our money. That's the first big thing I would say. And the second big thing is the whole concept of freedom and autonomy. So your teachers have got much more autonomy as to what they teach and who they have in their classrooms and who we have in our school. And I think that's why that song is particularly pertinent and pivotal to us, because the whole idea of coming to a school where you believe it's on the way to the top, that's the type of child or young person that needs to sit in front of me from now on. So if you're somebody that's thinking, you know, I haven't got that passion, or I haven't got that commitment to Bower Park Academy, I never had it for Bower Park School, and I can't see the transition, there's a driveway. Because that autonomy and freedom means that us as staff have got much more flexibility of who we take and who we don't take, and who we keep and who we invite to leave. But that's not a threat. I'm saying to you year 10 because you are here and you belong here, and I'm making the assumption at this minute in time that this is the place and your first choice to be here. You're already Key Stage 4. But if you're sitting thinking, I can't buy into her vision, I can't buy into her passion and commitment, we probably need a conversation, but not today. Because I'm going to share the journey, and I'm going to walk you through how we've got to the present, and I'm going to explain to you where we're going. So let's take a little trip down memory lane. 2005, the league tables come out. There are 18 secondary schools in the London Borough of Havering, and they were ranked, as they're ranked every year, 1 is the top to 18. Let me think. Nicole, on a level of 1 to 18, 1 being outstanding, 18 bottom of the heap, where was Bear Park? Now I'm not asking you, do you not know, I'm asking for the number 1 to 18. We were 7th in the league table. Jada, where do you think we were in 2005? 18th. There's the correct answer, and the only correct answer today. Because there's somebody who probably knows the history of the school and somebody who's very much plugged into the school as we are now. Now, I'm not proud to be standing here saying that in 2005, even Kingswood and Harold Hill chipped in at number 17 and we came in at number 18. That's where we were then. And where are we now? Well, I have 2 letters to share with you. I have 2 letters that arrived on my desk yesterday. One of them I was expecting. The other one was like a bolt from the blue, and I thought, how did that get there? Both of them were from the Department of Education. Now the Academy letter, you know, that says from the Department for Education and Science, you know, they're telling me, the Secretary of State for Education is telling me that they're pleased, and it's addressed to all of us, to Bear Park Academy. Billy, can you just go and tell them the head said be quiet? To Bear Park Academy, it's telling us, you know, congratulations, I'm delighted to tell you that you have academy status, that the funds are going to be sent to your school and you can decide how you're going to spend it. The underlying subplot is that we've been trying for years to be an academy because there are triggers that you have to reach to get to academy status. 1, you have to have outstanding teaching, which we've got. 2, behaviour has to be deemed as better than satisfactory. But the big thing is that your examination results have to be national average or beyond. And we fulfil the criteria, and that's why I'm genuinely excited that the government have recognised that we can do it for ourselves. That we don't have to have hundreds of £1,000s given to the local authority, that we can take the hundreds of thousands of pounds and we can have a £5 million budget and we can decide how to spend it. So the academy status I'm delighted about, but the letter that came in the second post yesterday was addressed to me. So that one was to Bear Park Academy. This one was addressed to me. Dear Mrs Morrison, this was also from the Secretary of State for Education. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate you on the excellent GCSE performance of your pupils in 2012. Your results, our results, show that you are amongst the 100 best improving schools in the country. I would like to congratulate your staff, your governors and your pupils on such a major success. That's the present. And the future, you're going to lead the future, year 10. And spending quality time with you, because I'm looking at the new head boy, head girl, I'm looking at the first head boy, head girl, and student prefects and student leadership team. You are the first student leadership body of Bear Park Academy. You'll have a place in the governing body, so you will have the right to sit on the governing body and make decisions about how £5 million, £6 million spent. You'll have a vote and you'll be representing the people. So thinking about the future and thinking about the sign as you leave, as a governing body, we had a conversation, and it really didn't take very long, about whether we were going to change our name. You know, Kingswood went from Kingswood to Draper's Academy. Were we going to be flash and sophisticated and try some trendy name. But it wasn't a very long, elongated conversation, because actually the Bower Park has to stay in it. There has to be major recognition and pride of where we've come from number 18, Jada, to number whatever we are now. We're in the middle of the table at the minute, and we're on our way to the top. Because the letter says, I'm hoping to be sending you another letter in the future to say that your results are the top in the country. And that's something year 10 we're going to aspire to, because by the time we are 2015, by the time we've gone from 2005 to 2015, just you think what our results could be. Because if we've done the journey to now with no support, no help and no money, now the money's coming in and we have the autonomy and we have the decision-making powers to ourselves, just you think how far we can go. And I am looking round and I'm thinking there are one or two people whose futures we will be talking about. But all I want is quite simple. I want you to get up in the morning and I want you to believe that you're coming to a school and work with us to be a school on the way to the top. I'm asking you to be yourself. So if you be yourself, believe in yourself and be proud of your success, which is our school motto, we will get to the very, very top. But please, please, for your own sake, don't get in the way. We've got the prefects, we've got the sportsmen and women, we've got the artists, we've got the media people. We have got everything in-house. We don't need to look outside elsewhere. We have got all the answers in here. Because when I was thinking last night, sending this letter to the staff, if you're in the top 100 most improved school in the country, with that comes responsibility and expectations, because people will be coming down the driveway expecting great things from us. And that responsibility rests with all of us in here. So you can't be having an off day, being silly and all over the place, because actually if MPs are coming to visit us, if local dignitaries are coming to visit us, I've already had 2 phone calls from 2 primary schools asking for me to sit in their governing body and can their head teachers come and visit us. I'm expecting you and relying on you to be the leaders of the school and actually demonstrate the letter that I've just had, which we deserve. So to finish, that bit of believing, because you know, even when I was in the depth of despair in 2005, thinking you can't go any lower, when I looked around, I thought there are teachers who are working with me now who I've never worked with before, and they completely inspire me. So there were enough teachers here when I came here that were the best in the country. But I think the difference now is we've got students who are the best in the country, and I'm asking you just to be yourself. And I'm asking you to do your bit in believing that we've got to here. You need to believe that we need to be coming that way to the very, very top. So we have saved the best to last. Your behaviour has been impeccable. I think there's a bit of excitement behind us, but actually they've just demonstrated, you know, the video that Miss Porter showed, you know, years ago. Now the video, we can actually emulate the video and do it for ourselves. So have a lovely, safe weekend, and you're coming back as an elite Bower Park Academy student. Thank you.